Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. So it's time to get ready for race C on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sports. So looks like this is going to be race entry open. So this will be able to have to get ready to take 9 laps on Autodromo Nazionale Monza. So looks like this is going to be able to get ready for a Group 3 race. So this is going to get very excellent to get everything prepared. So maybe this is going to be able to have to choose for a Group 3 race car that might be given the good choice to be able to select it for. So if this is going to be quite very excellent, it will be quite getting the good choice that this will might be prepared. So looks like it's time to get ready to go. So it looks like I had to be able to use for the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 for today's run. So this is going to get everything prepared to get everything excellent. So this will might be able to do the best I can. So I hope that this is going to get very prepared, that this will might be able to have a one good chance to be able to reach up onto the top 3. So after taking an N300 race onto Scuba Circuit, so looks like I did my best for using the Nissan Skyline R32. Is definitely quite brilliant, that might be able to get improved. So it's going to be taking a lot of hard work to be able to reach on top. It takes a struggle that this is going to be able to keep up on it. So looks like whenever it gets tough challenges, this might be able to be prepared. Now, taking a good look at the balance of performance has definitely given in by recommend. So looks like everything is all good to be setting up, and then this will be all good. So maybe this is going to be able to have 2 tires for enable. So looks like Racing Medium and Hard Tires compound is going to be able to get everything selected. So looks like this is going to be able to get ready to go. So this might be get everything excellent that this might need it to be able to get a good, excellent handling that might need to get everything better. Well, it is pretty challenging that this might be able to stay focused and keep on going until this might be needed to do a lot more runs to be able to keep going on for. But this is going to be able to have to take a one good reminding warning. So it's going to be very tougher that this might be able to going in onto the first chicane. This is going to be very tougher, so we'll make sure this is going to be able to avoid hitting each other at the first part of the chicane is going to be quite very tougher. If we might be able to be very careful not to have too many bumps around, because it takes a lot of hard work that this might be able to get everything prepared for. Now, approaching in onto the second chicane, just going to make sure whenever you're going to have to slow down, whenever you're going to need any possible ways to be able to get on for. But he also takes a required technique to be able to come up very specifically. So it's going to be able to do a little bit much more hard to be able to go as possible. Now, looks like taking a hot lap on Monza is going to be very challenging if we might be able to get a good chance to do it. Just going to have to take a little bit long straight, and then giving few consecutive turns is going to be quite very tricky to do a little bit and a ways to go for. But it's going to be able to take a lot of mistaken turns if we might be able to do better whenever we can, because this is going to have to take a lot of concentration, but this might be able to stay on it. Now, looks like this is going to be, we'll have to giving a little bit time check until if this might be needed for. But this is going to be quite very skillful, because this is going to be able to have to take a lot more hard turns to be able to do without the counting this. So looks like this is going to be able to have to do a little glove coming up until this might be needed to take a little bit chance to do it. So whenever it might be able to get ready for the race started, so it's going to be possible ways to avoid making full contact at the first chicane, at the first turn. It's going to be quite very tougher and quite very simple if we might be able to do it to take it nice and slow. But if anything goes happen, because it gets very mistaken, because this is going to be able to do important racing strategy that this might be able to keep coming in handy whenever it tries to be able to give a good comfort space that might be needed for. but maybe this will also need to take few consecutive clean turns that we might give a little half a chance that this will also take any concentration that this will might be to get a good bounce stale condition that might be quite very needed for it. But it is pretty hard to be able to use the race cars for practice during the sport mode daily race. It's going to be able to take a lot more focus and you might need to keep it up, and this will might be able to do it just fine until whenever you're going to have to do it right to take the practice, take a little bit chance on for it. So this is going to be able to keep going until this will might be needed to be able to take a lot more better ways to take much more chances to take for our driver rating that will also do a faster way for it. Okay, so it looks like taking on that last turn is getting in now. Looks like this will also keep driving in until this will might give for only 1.5 second gap might be going on for. Then there you go. This is going to be able to have a new lap time. It's going to get everything needed. Okay, it's slow, and this will make it in for. Okay, so looks like it's pretty hard to be able to reach a minute and 50 seconds. So looks like I just took a minute and 52.662 seconds. It's going to be able to take a lot of technique skills that this will might be able to take control of it. Now, looks like giving a little insight in the apex is definitely important. So this will might be able to take a lot more fast runs to be able to do as possible. Now, whenever you do something else like getting a little bit loosened up on your Gr.3 car whenever you use, because this is going to be able to stay in the main straight, so you're going to keep it up on it. So this will also do a lot more better to be able to keep it up on it, because this will might be able to have a good stability rate, that this will might be able to keep a well control on it. Okay, just stay at it, just trying to keep a hold of it. This will might be able to stay on it until this will might get better. But I hope that this will might be able to have one good safe zone that this will also to avoid the penalty as well. Okay, launch that throttle and then this will make it there. Alright, so it looks like it's going down for a minute and 53 seconds, so looks like this is only have one more lap to go until this will get started. Go. Just like I've been trying to do this to be prepared. So this will also stay on it until whenever this is going to be able to get a good and true fast lap that this will make it on for. Whenever there's any more mistakes like spin outs, because this has to get everything needed for an exercise caution. Okay, there you go. Chicane is going to be quite very simple and tougher. Things about to get pretty necessary as possible. So it looks like this will might be either take a lot more concentrated slice turns might be needed for, but this is going to be do a little bit more lift that it can get better until this will might be quite getting good improved runs that this will make it stronger and then make it faster and easier to be able to catch up to the main opponent. Going in. Now, looks like this is going to give him a little bit much more push to be able to stay on it. It's like bust this move, so it's going to get everything as usual. Alright, there you go. Make your way to take that last turn. Do this for a very beautiful precisely in. Then, looks like right on time for a fourth lap finish for practice, and now looks like it's preparing for Matt to be able to sit back and wait. Well, I hope that this is going to be able to have an excellent 9-lap challenge for this race, folks. But everything turns out well. Even perhaps the driver rating might be able to get everything better up on it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have a one good tough challenge to be able to beat the best lap time by under a minute and 50 to be able to catch up on it. So looks like this is going to get pretty tougher and pretty challenging if we might be able to do the best we can. Now, this is going to be pretty lucky to see how all other players with driver rating C and Ds could be able to gain up on it. So this might be able to improve their driver rating, that this might get better. Now, let's just gonna have to wait until everybody is all set and ready to go. But this is going to get pretty excited that this might be needed to be able to get prepared. So, looks like this is going to be able to have a few other useful settings this definitely might need it for. So, let's go and get ready for a warm-up until this might get ready. Alright, getting out of the pit, and then this might give a minute warm-up time to get prepared. So, whenever it happens, oh man, yeah, I hope that this is going to be able to have get everything for a little scope out run, so this might need it to get everything a little bit possible, so we should probably be very careful. Now, looks like this might be needed to have a clean race, so we'll make sure that this might be able to have to get everything what we need to take on before starting up with a clean race. So we'll make sure to be very careful on the brain, because this is going to get pretty tougher that we might be able to avoid it. Now, looks like this is going to be quite good to have 9 laps on Monza, and now this will be quite very prepared. But glad that things about to turn out to be pretty tough and intense, if we might be able to survive this. Alright, so looks like this is going to be a 20-car race, and then this might be quite brilliant that this might be able to get started. Now, looks like just going to be prepared for a rolling start until this might get started, until this is going to be quite very excited for one good Group 3 race. If anything happens, we'll all make sure if we might be able to get everything well organized to be prepared for this race, because this one is about to get ready to go, and here we go. This is going to get where it all started. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have a one good excellent race, so this might be able to get everything prepared for the first turn. Chicane is definitely giving the first start, that this might be able to do a little bit much more careful. Now, looks like this is going to be quite very tougher, that if we might need it to be very careful. Now, looks like this is going to give him one good fast start, that this might be able to take it nice and slow, because this might need it to be able to have the traction control whenever it needs it to be. Alright, SR rating increased, so this might get everything started to take the progress. Now, take a good look to see how the other racers trying to do the best clean runs they can, because whenever there's any mistakes happen, we'll make sure this might be able to do a lot more practice to be able to go again after this daily race ends. Because it's going to get pretty tougher to be able to drive carefully, and better to watch out for a little side contact when the opponent is definitely might be making a mistake that's definitely going on for. Now, looks like keeping up and going fast, and now this is going to be able to stay at it. Okay, just trying not to get momentarily, so, well, it's going to be tougher. I just definitely got a 3-second penalty, so this is going to be able to have to proceeding on to the next lap to be forced to slow down. Well, it's going to be quite very tougher that this will might be needed for. Well, this is going to get a little bit much tougher, but we might be able to do the best we can. Alright, second lap going in to move on until this will keep it up on it, folks. Well, if this is going to be quite very good to be getting up for one good successful race, we'll make sure that the first chicane is going to be getting the one good call that this will might need it for. Okay, giving that throttle to stay on it until this will make it better. Well, it is pretty simple that decreased SR ratings may be having the effect of the driver rating, but we'll make sure you never want to quit out until if this turns out to be quite very needed to be. But yeah, it is going to be quite very tougher if things might be able to giving a little bit much more racing communication, but it is going to be quite very tougher if we might need to be very careful. But well, if we had to do much more we can, so looks like this is giving the right moment to be able to force it to slow down, so looks like this will call it in for it. Alright, there you go. Let the others pass, and I'll make sure I'll catch up to it, so this is going to be needed to be able to keep it up on it, so looks like this is going to get pretty much of an intense challenge, but this will might be able to stay at it. Well, I hope this is going to get pretty well, but it'll be able to giving a little bit decreased effect of the SR, and also the driver rating might be getting a little bit hard to affect. Now, looks like giving a 1/22nd gap run might be able to catch up on it, but it is pretty tougher to do. The advanced skills of racing is going to be quite giving a long chance to be able to work hard, but this will might be able to do a better Group 3 car to be able to choose it for. Okay, just stay at it until this will make sure whenever there's any happening mistakes on the first chicane, it's going to be able to keep up on it. Now, looks like they always start using with the medium racing tires, it's definitely giving them a better chance to go for. Now, looks like this will might be able to keep up on this pace until this will also stay at it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to giving one good straight that this will keep coming in for. Okay, get that throttle up and then this will stay at it. Okay, keep up the pace, and now looks like this is going to be able to have 17 gap distance left to go, so this will might be able to keep going on a single formation line that will might be able to do the draft. Okay, better to make sure because the one that had to make full contact by the sides is going to get pretty rough on it, so he'll be able to have to keep an eye out if anything goes happens. Alright, just keep it nice and steady, and then going in, taking inside, you might be able to keep coming in. Now, looks like going on the fourth lap, that might be do the trick until this will might be make it there, until this will also keep it up on it. Okay, looks like giving the yellow flag zone is definitely coming in, and oh, now looks like this is going to be quite very seen that we might be very be careful not to spin out at the first turn of the chicane is going to be very hard, so we'll make sure this will have to take it nice and slow, you guys, because this will also do coming up better to have a one good excellent racing technique to get everything better. Now, looks like this is going to be able to keep going in until this will make it in to take a one good grab straight until this will might give a good chance. Okay, just gonna be very careful because this is gonna be giving us one step closer to getting a one good corner straight that might give everything for the technique. Okay, giving in. That's better. Just stay on the draft, and then whenever there's everything else, the exercise caution for the penalty is definitely shown mark on the red. Okay, just try to be careful, and now looks like this is going to be giving the right call. So looks like time's going in onto the pits. So looks like this is going to be giving one early call. Alright, so looks like good thing that this is gonna giving a nice save until this will make it in onto the pits. So, well, I hope still using as a sponsor car to be able to be needed for this race. So, looks like this is gonna be able to have a little bit much more race practice for having a little bit temporarily, but well, it's gonna be able to do better. So, well, I'll just have to make sure this will might be able to stay at it. So. Back onto 16th place, and then this will might give a better racing tire type this might be able to use. Now, looks like this is going to give everything well suited until this will might be able to give a better efficiency. So this will might be able to climb up on it. Okay, just change up the fuel. It definitely might need it to stay well maintained. So this will might get everything well helpful. Alright, so looks like just only lost 3 drivers stepped out. And then they just wanted to go and try this again to be able to give another time. Alright, so looks like you're in the pits, so looks like this is going to giving us everything to be needed for. So looks like I just definitely took the early time. So looks like this is going to get everything well excellent. That this will might be able to catch up on it. Okay, giving a little bit trigger throttle on the pedals is definitely not giving a good type on it. So it looks like they're almost done changing up the tires on the pits, so it looks like things about to get a little bit catching up on it. Now, it's going to be able to do a little bit possible to be able to go onto the pit stop earlier, but it's going to be quite very hard to be able to catch up on it, so just going to keep an eye out on any leaders with the fuel where the other players are definitely able to keep up on it. So it looks like they're coming out of the pits. Now, looks like this is going to give a better way to go at it, and then I'll just have to let them go first to take on that chicane to do it. Very good communication is definitely quite very good whenever they're coming out of the pits, so this will might be able to give a better start. Now, looks like the 6th lap is getting closer, only 3 more to go. Now, looks like this is going to give him a very good, excellent way to go for. Just going to keep going until this one might be able to stay on it. Okay, keep going. Then this one might be able to stay at it. Nope. Don't want to do any more collisions because this is going to be able to do a little bit much more possible to be able to stay at it, and then giving a little overtake with the short engine is going to have to take a little recovery. Alright, going on the 13th place now, only got a few more to go, and then it looks like giving a little small massive scoop is going to be able to stay at it. focusing on that Volkswagen Field Group 3. This is going to give him one easy moment to stay on it. 30 minutes and 50 seconds. It's definitely going on the line. Okay, there you go. Giving a one good clean chicane turn, and then this one might get better to go for. Now it looks like this is going to give him a little bit far distance to be able to keep up on it, so definitely on the 30-second gap, because this gets pretty well for this race, so this one might be able to keep up on it for the challenge until this one gets better. Okay, looks like we're about to make it closer to take one attempt overtake pass that might be able to get closer. So it looks like I just barely see on the far distance. Now, looks like taking on the 7th lap is going to be quite getting a little bit further through, so better than make it on towards to the 8th lap, as this will might make it there. Well, this is going to get everything tied up on the rope, because things about to get a little bit lost distance to be able to be shown. Now, looks like whenever possible, for each of our specific opponents who really wants to go into the pit stop, take one attempt at a time, so it could get better until this one might be able to stay on it, but, well, maybe for this part of the daily race, to be able to have one pit stop at a given time. Okay, looks like 8th lap is going to be quite coming closer, so this one might be able to keep going. Okay, giving a one emergency shock close. Just going to make sure whenever getting you close, attempt to stick, might be able to save it until giving one step closer to giving one big risk. Now, looks like the amount of fuel is about to get very low soon, so just gonna have to save it for only one lap is gonna be important. Now, looks like penalty mark is definitely recommended on the 12th place, so this is gonna get pretty easier to do quick. Okay, almost there until the slow will be calling in, and then looks like takes a little bit much more guess, 0.5 seconds. That could be the only guess that might be even shown on the red penalty mark on the line. Alright, so looks like this will be able to have to give a good apex improved turn until this will might be able to get a good possible way to keep up on it. Nope, don't have time to be refueled. Just keep going until this will might make it closer to reach up onto the final lap of the race, because this is going to be one last stand until this will also to save up on it. So looks like let's go and take the final lap by a risk until this will might make it there. Now, looks like this could get better until this will might be improved every day, so this will get better. Now, whenever it happens to be able to have it giving a good choice to be able to check on the field map, so gap distance is decreased from behind, gap distance up ahead is going to be increased significantly. It's going to be able to give a good guess to be able to show. But it always goes fast, very complicated, so it could be that to keep going until whenever it might be needed to be able to have a one good excellent race. Now, it is going to be quite very excellent that this is going to have to give him a good reminder check on the fuel map, but whenever it's going to be run out of gas by 0%, this could be quite very often that we might be able to be very careful to be able to keep racing very wisely, but having fuel is definitely a responsibility that we might be able to save for a little bit amount. Now, looks like this is going to be able to keep coming in until only have to take a little bit less amount of liters of fuel has definitely left up for it. So, looks like just going to have to use it until this will make it by the skin of its teeth, until this will keep up on it. Okay, closer and giving one further approaching in for it. So, well, can't say that this is going to giving by the results, so looks like race well done by 2% of fuel remaining, and then this is going to get pretty better until this will might be able to have to check on the driver rating that this will might be needed for. So the red dot is definitely quite very mistaken, so if we might be very careful to get better, so if we have to take a lot more concentration that this will might be able to get in for. So right now, looks like went up on 5 position and definitely decreased the effect of the driver rating. So, well, gonna have to keep trying until this will might be able to get better, until this will might be needed to be improved significantly for it. Alright, so looks like that was a very good race, you guys. I guess that was a very good appreciation. So, right now, if we make sure that this will might be able to keep up on it, so this is going to get pretty top notch on the SR rating by any means to be increased significantly. So we just want to be on the blue, but we just don't want to be on the red. Is going to be quite very tougher to do it. So looks like that was a very good job on this race, so it is going to be quite very possible that this will might be able to get everything ready up and go. Now looks like time to be able to exit out and get ready to wrap this up until this will might be able to get ready to get started for tomorrow. But this will might be needed to be able to get fully well improved for this race, so it is going to be quite very hard to master it. So everything is gonna be quite very challenging to be able to race on Group 3 cars on race C for this week. So this will might be able to get everything challenging up to race ourselves, but it's gonna be quite very tougher to be able to make our driver rating to be increased. But it is very hard to be able to increase our driver rating, but it will giving a little bit decrease effect that might be quite possible if we might be able to have to choose a better race to increase our SR that might be needed to go possible. So if we might be able to keep on up in this race, clean races, better clean turns is quite giving the only chance as possible that this will might be able to stay on it. But this will might be needed to be quite giving the good improvements will be always successful to have a one good excellent race. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up a 100 subscriber goal. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links are in the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.